This game is called Small Array, Big Array. And the way you set it up is that you have 6 arrays in the center on the construction paper, and each person gets 10 arrays to begin. So one player has 10 arrays and the other player has 10 arrays. You also need a game sheet and a pencil. The rest of the arrays are in a stack in the middle. The way you start the game is the first player, player number 1, picks one of their arrays and matches it to one of the arrays in the center. It has to match one of the sides, one of the dimensions exactly. Okay, player number 2 then picks an array and matches it exactly. If player number 2 covers the array completely, then player number 2 writes the series of equations on their paper. 9 times 9 is equal to 8 times 9 plus 9 times 1, which equals 72, plus 9, which equals 81. So player number 2 gets to take all 3 of those arrays and add them to his pile. Then you take a card from the middle and put it in the center. There needs to always be 6 cards in the center. Player number 2 then takes a card and matches it to one of the cards in the center. Player number 1 matches a card to the center. And there's no full coverage yet, so player number 1 matches.
Well, I shall have to draw.
Okay, next. Now player number 1 has placed 2 arrays on top of one of the array. You can only place up to 3 arrays on a center card. And there's another one where there is 2 arrays already placed there. Notice that all that is left is a 1 by 10. And since the 1 by 10 has already been used, on the next turn, that person who recognizes that can take that set. So player number 1 can actually take that one, take the whole thing, yep, and write it down as an equation.
Why?
Because the only thing left is a 1 by 10.
Oh.
And the 1 by 10 has already been used, and if you recognize that, you can use that. So player number 1 will now write down their equation. So 9 times 10 is equal to 7 times 10, plus 1 times 10, and you need another 1 times 10.
Oh, good point.
We're 8th graders.
Which equals 70 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10,
Oh.
which equals, yep, 90. Good. There you go. And notice that there were 3 arrays that covered that one, parentheses. So 8 times 11 is equal to 8 times 8 plus 1 times 8 plus 2 times 8, which equals 64 plus 8 plus 16, which equals 88. Okay. And you need to put another one in the center because we always need 6 in the center.
Okay, I can't figure out which one's the.
Oh, we can't do that, yeah.
Why not?
So,
Oh, but that was so.
yeah,
Fine.
sorry. That works, yes. If you happen to have more than one at some.
Could I do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
That too. Cool.
No.
Which one?
I don't know. Pick and choose. You can take either of them.
Easier I love that piece.
I don't. Oh my gosh. Alright. Would it be possible to play this like that?
It has to
Or is
match
it?
one of the edges.
It does. 4.
It's gotta go.
Oh, never mind. It's a 3 by 8. Oh, okay.
But 9 by 10 and there's a 9 by 11. Alright.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let him win either.
I already won.
Oh, did you really? Oh, I guess a 3.
So the player that gets to the bottom first is the winner. So player number 2 is the winner. Yay!